Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and we have a few updates for you fellers and fellasses today. Of course, heading into the Olympia time, I usually do videos of this nature, a la Nick Strength and Power, guys like that. But anyway, also we have, aside from the Olympia updates, we do have a banger here, as you can see. I'm sure a lot of you guys and gals have heard of this. Samson Dauda will be competing. He's going to be competing this weekend. That's right, guys. He's going to be competing at the France Pro. I've heard the Tsunami Pro, things of that nature. So it is going to be an exciting event. Well, not so much for me. I mean, I love seeing Samson. I love seeing Samson. I'd sooner wait to see his package at the Olympia. And no, don't read into that last comment too much. But either which way, guys, we're going to get to see a preview of the Olympia. But why I'm not too excited about this? Well, this is a qualifier for next year, of course. So he's going to try to get his early qualification. But what it does, it takes the sting away from the actual competition. With guys like Theo Laguerriere and Andrea Presti, they would have had a heck of a matchup, but now it's just going to be a race for second. Let's face it. So Samson Dauda is going to win a show this weekend. Interesting. Also, thank you to Who is the Best Bodybuilder Instagram page. I will link you to his page at the comments below. And there is another show this weekend. Now, I plumb forgot the name of this show. Maybe somebody can help us in the comments of the video. But either which way, you can see a name, obviously, Brett Wilkin. Is this going to be a Samson Dauda situation? Well, I don't know. And we're not going to go through the entire list like I usually do. This is a qualifier for next year. And no, this is not a sign of things to come. I'm not getting lazy. The Olympia's coming, so... And I figured Brett Wilkin probably has this one anyway. And if you are at this said show of an unnamed name, you could start a chant in the audience. Wilkin will win. Clap, 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 clap. Wilkin will win. Clap, 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 wow. Know what I'm saying? Sing. Would be funny. But what would also be funny is if this guy here, Patrick Moore, slammed the door. If he actually surprised everybody and won. He always looks pretty good. He'll be competing here. And you know what? Patrick Moore, say what you will about his placings, things of that nature, he creates interest. No matter where he places, people are always saying, well, how did Patrick Moore look? Here at the Europa, he looked pretty decent. Is it going to be enough to take out good old fresh, crisp Brady boy? I have a brother named Brett. It's a good name. It's a good, solid name. But anyway, yeah, I think the conditioning of this man might be just a little too much. So look for Brett Wilkin to get his early qualification for 2025 Olympiad. Of course, he did do that before, and he didn't make it to the Olympia. So let us hope that it will not be a repeat of that event. But having said that, that's for the 2025 Olympia. Let's not jump ahead of the situation. Let's have a look at a couple of gentlemen heading into this year's event. Like big Akim Williams. A lot of people are counting this guy out. Including myself, you could say. I have him predicted 12th, which is not bad. But I also have John De La Rosa predicted 11th. But looking at these physique updates, De La Rosa is going to have his hands full, more than hands full. Akim is one of those guys that if he comes in, okay, he's gonna place, but he's not going to place that high. But if he nails it, he's going to supersede everybody's expectations. Now, one thing about Akim is his back. Take a look at the back. He is good and wide, and no, these aren't that recent. This is like a month ago or so. So he's definitely not going to be this soft. This is probably after a few puddings. But either way, guys, Akim Williams, look for that with much more condition. He's always in condition, guys. He's always in condition. Well, not always, but hopefully at the Olympia, we're going to see a good Akim and perhaps duplicate that 2020 form. For those of you who don't remember, he got 6th at the Olympia. 6th. One other gentleman, not too many people are talking about, is this dude here, the Brazilian bombshell himself, Rafael Brandao, and I probably have him counted out a little bit as well, placing him 10th in my predictions. 10th. But seeing these recent physique updates, I think that I may have made an error. An error. Of course, we haven't seen the other guys yet either. Well, side shot here. The guy is going to be in condition. For sure. For sure he's going to be in condition. So, one guy that a lot of people might not consider a first call-out or a top 6 type bodybuilder, I gotta say, recent pictures of Rafael Brandao, I think he could get in there. I think he could break a lot of hearts. And I like the new shaved head edition of Rafael. You don't need that little tuft of hair on top anyway. So look for Brandao to stick his nose in people's business at that Olympia 2024. One last gentleman to look at, William Bonac, heading into the Olympia. I mean, he is going to be a favorite of a lot of people's. He is a veteran. He's been to the dance many times. He's placed from the middle of the pack all the way to 2nd place. How's he going to do here? I predicted him in 8th. And a lot of people were giving me some guff. I have him predicted over Brandon Curry. I mean, take a look, guys. It seems to be smooth sailing for William Bonac. And your standard smooth sailing William Bonac, I'm here to tell you, is one vicious, dangerous conqueror on that bodybuilding stage. And come Olympia time, a lot of people are going to be, they're going to have their feelings hurt, so to speak, from this conqueror, William Bonac. And you know what? I got him 8th. I wouldn't be too upset to see him get a victory over Martin Fitzwater. Wouldn't surprise me in the very least. Hunter Labrada, no stretch of the imagination. I would bump him up to 6th. Could he beat Andrew Jacked? Well, I don't know. William Bonac, good luck heading into this year's Olympia. And look forward to perhaps many more Olympias from this man. Have a great one, guys.